My grandfather, he profoundly loved every one of us. But I was lucky enough that I stand out to be his favorite or bias among the 5 grandchildren. Every morning when I get up from my school or college, he would lay his hand on my shoulder, say a few words of prayer, and give me pocket money. When I come back home after a hectic day, he'll be waiting for me in the veranda, sitting in his favorite chair and with a bright smile on his face. He would say that he would tell me, "Kakakita ka nang, anong raman ang chama, ayang zangaman chama, naiiji na monso ka na." He would tell me like that literally every day. My grandfather was bedridden for almost 5 months. We thought we lost him in the month of November. He started to hallucinate, but because of believers' prayer, God sustained his life for 2 months. On January 11, he called me in his dying bed. He called me and told me to pray for him and told me that his life journey here on this earth has come to an end, and requested me to pray for him so that he can rest in peace. But I was so selfish that I told him to wait for me till my exam, and he promised me, despite being himself on a sick bed, suffering all the pain and suffering, he promised me that he'll wait for me till my exam. Exactly on January 25, we thought we lost him for the second time. He completely stopped breathing. His face was pale. He wasn't responding us at all. I remember Amot Zakumko was there with us. We tried our best to bring him back to life. When he started opening his eyes, I reminded him to keep the promise. And I told him to stay alive just for 3 more days, just for me, because I had my exam. He nodded his head and said that he remembered his promise. One thing that I learned from my grandpa is eternal love. Exactly on 2014, July 27, my grandpa passed away. Since then, he has never forgotten my grandmother. Atona, mona isyo kala amot sila ikamong bom pecho. Asyo room dina amot sa room jo inishem ntungo chojina. Mbona ndo nshanas na mbona ndo les na anatovazo sho. Mbona ikamo atom mecho. Amot sila goes na osiyana. First thing that I do is amot at your room photo lima at your je. Niyo ida ka na, ay biwastisyo ka na yan sa lawastisyo ka na. Niyo ni gambana sa lawa ininzo wala si kasi. Ilang po na yipsi pandi na 12 kuy pandi at joji. Niyo pandi da ka na good morning niyo ni mumuka. No zakto ni da maninzap ka almanong raka ka na ni medyo ka na niyo ni medyo ka. Kasi inga pa at joji dyan ang mga namuga. Lampun na eno amozo na SC yuji. Kala ana long sala mbo ajoni nzo ndukta sala himatada ajoni nzo ndukta landa sala amozo kharo ajon anong among apukharong onden nzo ndukta sala. It's really hard for us to accept the fact that he's no longer with us, but I'll never forget the fact that he was always there for me.